Dry desert wind. Old saloon sign creaking slowly. Used to be. This heart was full of life. Now it's just another ghost town, with your name on every street. There's an old motel off Highway 3 where we stayed one summer night. Neon buzzing through the curtains while you held me through the light. Now the windows all are broken and the parking lot's gone dry. Funny how places fall apart the same way people sometimes do inside. Every road I take these days still leads back to you somehow. I'm living in the ghost town of your memory, where every shadow speaks your name. Every empty street keeps calling me, like nothing's really changed. The love we built got buried here beneath the dust and pain. Yeah, I'm still lost inside the ghost town of your memory. Your laughter used to fill these rooms like jukebox songs at night. Now silence hangs from every wall like faded neon lights. There's a chair beside the window that nobody moves no more. And every time the wind blows hard, I swear I hear you at the door. Some hearts heal with time, mine just echoes louder. I'm living in the ghost town of your memory, where every shadow speaks your name. Every empty street keeps calling me, like nothing's really changed. The love we built got buried here beneath the dust and pain. Yeah, I'm still lost inside the ghost town of your memory. Maybe somewhere past this life there's a town still glowing bright, where broken souls find peace again and lost love survives the night. And maybe when my days are done, I'll see your face once more, waiting underneath those neon stars by heaven's old saloon door. I was living in the ghost town of your memory, but the dust is settling down. Every lonely road I wandered on ain't holding me now. Your love will always live somewhere but I ain't dying inside. The ghost town of your memory again. When stronger, saloon sign squeaks, distant train horn. Some towns disappear slowly, just like old love. Wind fades into empty silence.
Leather wallet opens. Old photograph crinkles softly. Distant train horn. Been carrying this picture longer than I should have. Slow breath. But some memories don't know how to let go. Your smile still frozen in that frame, summer of '92. Standing by that county fair like life was made for me and you. Edges worn and colors fading from years inside my coat, but every crease across that paper still feels like holding hope. Funny how one photograph can stop a whole heart cold. That faded photograph in my wallet still keeps your memory alive. Every time I start moving on, it pulls me back in time. I know it's just an old piece of paper, but to me it's something more. Yeah, that faded photograph still feels like home. I found it at a truck stop diner while digging for a spare change, and for a second I could hear you laugh like nothing ever changed. Waitress asked, "You miss her still?" I just smiled and looked away. Some kinds of love don't disappear, they just learn how to stay. Time may fade the colors, but never the feeling. That faded photograph in my wallet still keeps your memory alive. Every time I start moving on, it pulls me back in time. I know it's just an old piece of paper, but to me it's something more. Yeah, that faded photograph still feels like home. And if there's somewhere souls can see us after this life fades away, maybe you still watch me sometimes on these long and lonely days. Maybe love leaves little that time can't take apart, like old photographs and midnight prayers pressed against the heart. That faded photograph in my wallet don't hurt like it once did. Now it feels more like a thank you for the life we almost lived. And though I'll always miss you, I finally understand. Some people leave forever, but never leave your hands. Photograph gently folded back into wallet. Guess I don't carry this picture, because I'm stuck in the past. Wallet closes softly. I carry it because you mattered. Fade into distant train sound. Ain't all bars made of steel. Some you carry deep inside. Cold walls in a narrow bed, counting cracks above my head. Every night feels just the same, echoes calling out my name. Got a number, lost my past. Time moves slow, but guilt moves fast. Every choice I can't undo leads me right back here with you. I thought I could outrun the truth, but it was running too. Just steel, they're the things I didn't heal. Every lie, every scar, every step that went too far. I can walk out someday free, but these chains stay with me, 'cause the hardest prison walls are the ones you never see. Mama's letter came last week, said she still prays for me. Told me, son, don't lose your soul, even where you're forced to be. I ain't cried in years gone by, but her words broke something loose. Guess a man can hide his tears, but not the weight of truth. Every night I face myself, a judge with no excuse. These bars ain't just steel, they're the things I didn't heal. Every lie, every scar, every step that went too far. I can walk out someday free, but these chains stay with me, 'cause the hardest prison walls are the ones you never see. Oh, the ones you never see. If I get another chance, I won't waste a single day. I'll rebuild what I destroyed, find a better way. Maybe grace ain't something earned, maybe it's just found in the moment you admit you've been breaking down. ain't just steel, but they're teaching me to feel.
Every scar, every fall ain't the end of it all. If I ever walk out free, I'll be who I should have been. 'Cause the man I was before ain't the man I am within. Gate opens, footsteps, bird sound. Sun feels different, deep breath. Maybe freedom starts inside.
Out here, time moves different. Days feel longer, nights feel colder, and the things you want to say sometimes never make it home. Boots and sand, miles from home. Another night under foreign skies. Got your picture in my pocket, keeps me holding on inside. Every morning feels the same. Dust and echoes in my head, but I hear your voice in silence, and every word I never said. These are letters I never sent, words I never got to say. Every I love you I held back gets heavier every day. If I don't make it home someday, just know this truth I meant. All my heart was in those pages, letters I never sent. You said, don't you change out there, stay the man I always knew. But war don't ask for who you were, it changes all of you. I've seen things I can't explain, things I wish I never knew. But through the noise and all the pain, I still hold on to you. These are letters I never sent, words I never got to say. Every I miss you in my chest gets louder every day. If I don't make it home someday, just know this truth I meant. Every beat of my heart was yours, in letters I never sent. If this is where my story ends, don't you cry too long. Just remember all the love we had and how it made us strong. Tell my mama I tried my best, tell my daddy I stood tall. And if you ever think of me,
just remember I gave it all. Found a paper in my coat tonight, wrote your name in every line. Tried to say the words out loud, but they never came out right. So I folded up that piece of me and tucked it deep away. Guess some love don't need a voice to me what it should say. These are letters I never sent, still written in my soul. Every dream we ever had, here's a story left untold. If I don't make it home someday, don't let my love forget I was yours in every moment, through letters I never sent. If you're hearing this, I'm already gone, but I never stopped loving you. Signal fades to silence.
Windshield wipers moving slow, rain hitting the truck roof, faint AM radio static. 2 in the morning, middle of nowhere. Radio cuts in and out, and somehow you're still riding shotgun in my mind. Headlights carving through the dark like ghosts across the road. Every mile keeps pulling memories from places I buried long ago. There's a diner sign half flickering outside a broken town, but I keep driving past it all, 'cause stopping slows me down. Funny how the night gets louder when you're all alone. It's just rain on an empty highway, and your memory on my mind. Every drop against this windshield feels like one more goodbye. I keep chasing down the silence, but your voice survives the pain. It's rain on an empty highway, and me missing you again. There's an old photograph beside me, faded from the passing years. You're smiling like forever was never gonna disappear. I tried whiskey, tried forgetting, tried running from the truth, but no matter where this road goes, it always leads to you. Some hearts keep moving forward, mine just circles back. It's just rain on an empty highway, and your
windshield feels like one more goodbye. I keep chasing down the silence, but your voice survives the pain. Yeah, it's rain on an empty highway, and me missing you again. Maybe somewhere past these clouds you still see these roads at night. Maybe every falling raindrop carries pieces of our life. And if lonely souls keep wandering long after love is gone, maybe yours is riding with me through this storm till dawn. It's still rain, but the storm don't hurt the same. Time can dull the sharpest sorrow, but it never kills the pain. And though your shadow rides beside me, I know life keeps rolling on like rain on an empty highway, till the night finally moves along.
Rain slowly stopping, truck engine humming steady, birds faint in distance, storms breaking now. Deep breath. Guess even lonely roads eventually find the morning.
Fade into engine and wind.
With boom, wet boots dragging down the aisle, with whiskey on my breath. Every stained glass saint up there looks disappointed yet. Preacher stopped his midnight prayer when he saw me walk inside. Guess broken men look different when they got nowhere left to hide. I spent my whole life running, now I'm too tired to run. Midnight church bells calling, like heaven knows I'm lost. Every ring cuts through my soul, like counting up the cost. I ain't looking for salvation, just somewhere I belong. While midnight church bells echo through a heart that's done so wrong. Lit a candle for the people that I failed along the way, for the love I couldn't hold on to and the words I didn't say. There's a Bible in the front row, open thin from years of tears. Funny how a little faith feels bigger near your fear. Maybe grace ain't earned it all, maybe it just finds you. Midnight church bells calling, like heaven knows I'm lost. Every ring cuts through my heart that's done so wrong. If my mama's somewhere listening, past the stars and endless skies, I hope she knows I finally came back, even if it took my whole damn life. And if the Lord still keeps a table for the souls who lost their way, maybe there's a seat still waiting for a man like me someday. Midnight church bells ringing, but they don't sound cold tonight. Every echo feels like mercy, breaking through the dark inside. I came searching for forgiveness, but found something even more. A little peace I never felt behind these old church doors. Rain stopping, church door opens, morning birds slowly appear. Storm finally passed. Deep breath. Yes, even lost souls can find their way home. Soft church bell in distance fade out. Chairs dragging across wooden floors, neon buzzing softly, bottle clinks. Closing time again. Cash register closes. Funny how the loudest places feel the loneliest after midnight. Bartender wipes the counter slow, like he's done 1,000 nights. Same old jukebox playing heartbreak under faded neon lights. There's a couple dancing in the corner, trying hard to save what's gone. And an old cowboy by the window, still singing to a love moved on. Everybody hides the pain, a little different round here. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all tonight became. A room full of broken people, trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights and empty bottles, and nowhere left to go. There's lipstick stains on a whiskey glass from somebody who just left, and cigarette smoke hanging heavy like regrets we can't forget. I told myself I wouldn't miss you, but this bar says otherwise, 'cause your memory still walks through here every single night. Some nights the whiskey helps, some nights it just remembers. Neon lights and empty empty bottles. That's all the night became. A room full of broken people trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights and empty bottles, and nowhere left to go. Maybe heaven's got a barroom where the lost souls finally heal, where old heartbreak turns to laughter and lonely hearts can feel. Maybe every tear we drink away gets washed clean somehow, and the people we still miss tonight are sitting with us now. Neon lights and empty bottles ain't all this life has been. Yeah, I've loved and lost and stumbled, but I'd do it all again. 'Cause every scar reminds me that my heart was real somehow, and these neon lights keep shining even now. Sign clicks off, keys jingling, door locks. See y'all tomorrow night. Soft chuckle, same songs, different heartbreaks, silence. Loudest places feel the loneliest after midnight. Bartender wipes the counter slow, like he's done 1,000 nights. Same old jukebox playing heartbreak under faded neon lights. Bartender wipes the counter slow, like he's done 1,000 nights. Same old jukebox playing heartbreak under faded neon lights. There's a couple dancing in the corner, trying hard to save what's gone, and an old cowboy by the window still singing to a love moved on. Everybody hides their pain, a little different round here. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all tonight became. Broken people trying not to break again. Every song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights and empty bottles and nowhere left to go. There's lipstick stains on whiskey glass from somebody who just left, and cigarette smoke hanging heavy like regrets we can't forget. I told myself I wouldn't miss you, but this bar says otherwise, 'cause your memory still walks through here, and every single night. Some nights the whiskey helps, some nights it just remembers. Neon lights and empty bottles, that's all the night became.
song cuts a little deeper, every shot burns slow. Yeah, it's neon lights.
Old jukebox crackles to life. Soft crowd chatter. Slow steel guitar. Dance with me, like we still got forever. Small pause, even if tonight's the end. Your hand still fits inside of mine, like it always used to do. But there's a sadness in your eyes tonight that wasn't there before with you. Couples turning round the floor, under dim Tennessee lights, and somehow this old country song feels too honest tonight. I can feel goodbye coming in the way you hold me close. Give me one more dance before goodbye, one more slow song in your arms tonight. Let me pretend the world ain't breaking, just for a little while, before you walk away forever and leave this heart behind. Give me one more dance before goodbye, before I lose you tonight. The band keeps playing love songs slow, like they don't know we're falling apart. And every step across this floor feels like counting down my heart. I memorize your perfume, the way your hair falls free, trying to hold on to the little things that tomorrow steals from me. Some moments last forever, even when love don't. Give me one more dance before goodbye, one more slow song in your arms tonight. Let me pretend the world ain't breaking, just for a little while, before you walk away forever and leave this heart behind. Give me one more dance before goodbye, before I lose you tonight. And if there's a place where souls reunite beyond these lonely years, maybe we'll find this dance again somewhere beyond the tears, where the music never fades away and nobody has to leave. Yeah, maybe heaven's just a ballroom for hearts that still believe. So here's one last dance before goodbye. One last moment frozen in time. I'll carry every step we shared for all the rest of my life. And even when the lights go dark and this old song finally ends, you'll always be the love I held in one last dance before goodbye. Thank you, darling. Footsteps slowly walking away. Dance floor's empty now. Jukebox clicks off. Silence.
Every night, same habit. Light switch clicks. Don't even know why I still do it. There's dust gathering on your mailbox side, roses dying by the gate. But I still water them every morning, like somehow you ain't too late. Neighbors probably think I'm crazy, waiting like I always do. But this old house still feels alive every time I think of you. Some people move on easy, I just learned to wait. I still leave the porch light on, like you might come home tonight, like your truck might pull up slow underneath that pale moonlight. Everybody tells me let go, but my heart won't listen yet. So I still leave the porch light on for a love I can't forget. Your boots are by the back door still, covered up in faded dust, and your favorite record's spinning slow, like it's holding on to us. I tried packing up the memories, but they never stayed boxed away. 'Cause every little thing around here still whispers your name. Some nights I swear I see you standing in that drive. I still leave the porch light on, like you might come home tonight, like your truck might pull up slowly underneath that pale moonlight. Everybody tells me let go, but my heart won't listen yet. So I still leave the porch light on for a love I can't forget. And if there's somewhere souls can wander,
the night air turns cold, and maybe every shining bulb against this darkened sky is just my way of saying you're still loved tonight. I still leave the porch light on, though deep down I know the truth, that some people leave forever, no matter what we do. But loving you was worth the pain and every tear I cried. So I'll keep that old light burning till my own goes out someday. Yeah! Porch swing moving softly, wind through trees, light still on. Long pause, just in case. Don't even know why I still do it.
It's funny how a house can feel so empty when everything's still there, except you. Your coffee cup still on the sink, like you're walking any day. Your picture hanging on the wall still hasn't faded away. I hear your footsteps in the hall every time it rains, but it's just echoes of a love that couldn't stay. She left me in the silence where her laughter used to live, and now every word unspoken is a wound that won't forgive. I'm drowning in the quiet, with nothing left to prove. She didn't take the house, she took the truth. Your side of the bed still cold at night. I don't dare move your sheets, 'cause losing you once was enough. I can't lose your memory. There's a song we used to sing, playing on the radio. Now I turn it off real quick before the tears can show. She left me in the silence where her laughter used to live. Now every word unspoken is a wound that won't forgive. I'm drowning in the quiet, with nothing left to prove. She didn't take the house, Was it something that I said, or something I didn't do? Did I slowly lose your heart without a single clue? If I could go back one more night, I'd hold you like my last breath, 'cause loving you was life to me, and losing you feels like death. I found your jacket in the car, still smells like your perfume. Now I sit here in the dark, talking to an empty room. I guess some loves don't fade away, they just learn how to hide. In every broken piece of me, you're still alive. She left me in the silence. Now the nights are twice as long. Every shadow in this house keeps proving you are gone. I'm screaming in the quiet, but there's no one left to hear. She didn't take my heart, she left it here. Rain slowly stops. If silence had a sound, it'd be your goodbye. Long pause, and I'm still listening.